We have new developments in the Karen Reed case. Her attorneys say they've heard from members of the jury and now want 2 counts dismissed against that Mansfield woman.
This comes even as the prosecutor promises round 2 and a foul-mouthed trooper is punished. NBC 10's Katie Benoit tells us all about this live tonight. Katie?
Jean Patrice, in court documents, Reed's attorneys say jurors were ready to find their client not guilty of second-degree murder. The Commonwealth has already announced plans to retry the case. In new court documents, Karen Reed's attorneys say they heard from 3 jurors since last week's mistrial. Some firsthand, others through third parties. Juror A says they unanimously agreed to find Reed not guilty of both second-degree murder and leaving the scene of an accident resulting in death. Meanwhile, Juror B saying in a text, quote, "It was not guilty on second degree and split in half for the second charge." Now her attorneys are claiming retrying Reed on those 2 charges would violate double jeopardy.
I'm actually not surprised. Once again, I've said this from the beginning that the defense has had really aggressive tactics towards this particular case.
The Mansfield woman is accused of backing into her boyfriend, John O'Keefe, with her SUV in 2022 in Canton. Which charges the jury was hung on were not disclosed in open court. Documents now indicate it was the manslaughter while OUI charge, which also included 2 lesser charges. Reed's defense says the court didn't ask the jury where they disagreed. Is it typical that the judge would take a poll of the jury to see where they are since there was multiple charges she was facing?
There's no defined rule that says that a poll is required to be taken. It really is, again, at the discretion of the judge. But I think it would have been useful in this particular case.
The Norfolk County DA's office says they plan to file a response to the motion, adding they hope to pick a new trial date at the end of this month. Experts say there might be a special hearing for the jurors in these documents before a judge makes a ruling.
They would have to come forward, identify themselves on the record, and explain what it is that they have told either the defense attorney or an informant as it's written in the motion.
And you can see my entire interview with that Norwood attorney now on the WJAR NBC 10 YouTube channel. There's also an update tonight on the Massachusetts State Trooper that led the investigation into the Karen Reed case. Michael Proctor has been suspended without pay. We reported Proctor was relieved of his duties last week, shortly after a mistrial was declared in the Karen Reed murder case. He was forced to read several of his own inappropriate texts about the case and about Karen Reed during the trial. Today, a 3-officer board made the recommendation that Proctor be suspended without pay. The state police colonel made it take effect immediately. Proctor was reassigned from the Norfolk County DA's office to Troop H effective yesterday. He's still not eligible to work because a separate internal affairs investigation is still ongoing. Live in the studio, Katie Benoit, NBC 10 News.